Hello everybody, my name is Eva and I'm doing lifestyle, motherhood, vlogs, minimalism and self-growth videos. So if this is something for you, you should definitely consider subscribing. And today I am coming with a very important video, and I feel like there is not enough conversation going on in the social media about our body image and how we feel about ourselves. I made a video how to love yourself again, so I will post it down below in the description box if this is something you would be interested in. And today I want to focus a little bit on our appearance and our body and this kind of stuff. So if you are interested, then please keep watching.
You leaned in closer, I should have kissed you. Your hair was longer, I pulled away from it.
So a little bit of a disclaimer over here. Today I am not wearing any makeup. Usually when I film I do put makeup on because, let's be honest here and real, women look better in makeup in general, but to make my point of what I'm going to talk about, I decided not to put any, so you can see all my imperfections. I don't have eyebrows, I have a little bit of a gray hair, and I am only 30 years old. My daughter is gonna make noise over here and shake the camera a little bit, so I am sorry for that. But she is only 1 year old and I don't have anywhere to put her right now. So anyway, let's not make it super long and let's go to the point. So first of all, I have to share with you a little bit of my story and how I learned myself to feel confident in my own skin, because it wasn't always like that. I was always called names when I was a child because my nose was long and I had like a little bit of a bump, and I was always bullied about that my entire childhood, and it has really put me in a really bad space, made me feel bad about myself. My self-confidence was like zero, literally zero, and this made me have a plastic surgery at age of 19 years old. And I won't be lying to you over here, this definitely changed a lot to me in a positive way, but you know, nose is something what grows back. So it did grow a little bit. It's definitely not the same like after the surgery, and if I didn't accept myself anymore, I would probably wanted to change it and fix the problem once again, but it doesn't matter for me anymore. Anyway, I think that's very important for me to say. I am also a victim of trying to reach a goal which is not possible for me, and some kind of image in my head. I used to, at least, not anymore, and I feel like we are all guilty of that. Also, my body changed a lot after pregnancy, and I feel like this is a problem for a lot of women because, let's be honest here, like the pregnancy changed everything for us. My belly will never be the same unless I exercise like crazy. I gained here and there. I actually lost all the weight, but the body is not the same. My hips are bigger. Here are the 5 tips of how to accept your body the way it is. I hope it's going to be helpful for you because I really want to empower women and you know, make some impact in their life. So I came with those 5 tips which helped me, and I hope it will help you as well. So tip number 1 is to stop caring what other people say about your image and what they think about you. You know, everybody has their own opinions about absolutely everything, and you can't make people happy whatever you do. If they complain about your belly fat and you all of a sudden get perfect flat belly, they will complain about something else. You can make people happy, and very often their opinions about you and all of that, it's coming from their own insecurity. And trust me on that, like they feel bad about themselves, so they are trying to feel better by making other people feel bad. And that's really true, for real. Like, don't even care. I know it's hard, but answer yourself a question. How Ask yourself a question: how will it change your life if you meet someone else's expectation? You won't change anything in your own personal life. You have to care about yourself, not about others. Because, oh my god, I'm going in circles again. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I was bullied as a child because of my nose, and I am 100% sure that these people, these children, were only doing this because they wanted to feel better about themselves and they wanted to fit into, being those cool kids and belong to this popular kids group, and that's where it's coming from. So why would I care about their opinion? Like, as a little girl, as a teenager, this was so important for me to be to appear as someone, pretty, as a pretty girl, and have like boys looking at me and wanted to date me, whatever. And when this weren't happening, I just felt bad. And you don't have to be a young girl to experience that. As an adult woman, you can go through something similar to wanted to match someone else's expectations. I just can't stress enough about that. Just don't give F what people want from you, because it's just not worth it from your own mental health. Tip number 2 is kind of along the way. Work on your mindset, and this is where you should start when you want to accept yourself and your body image, because it's all over here. Like, once again, it doesn't matter how you look. If you don't accept yourself in your head, you never going to be happy. And you can do it in many ways. You can write down on a paper all the things you like about yourself. You can, I don't know, whatever works for you. Just think hard, like, in your mindset it's everything, it's a key. So don't skip this step. Tip number 3, it's very important. Stop following Instagram models or newspapers, tabloids, whatever it is, of models and other influencers which don't have your skin color, your body type, name it all, your eye color, everything. You're the same, like natural hair like you do, because you will never be them. And chasing their dreams, trying to be them, no, it's just not going to work. It's gonna make you feel depressed because you will never be them. Maybe instead find a model or someone who inspires you with the same structure like you have. And I think if you really need that inspiration, it would be something more appropriate. Tip number 4, if you want to exercise or go on a diet, do it only for yourself, not for the image you have in your head of yourself, if that have any sense. Changing your lifestyle, changing your habits and all of that have a tremendous impact on you, but it only has sense if you do it for the right reasons. If you exercising like crazy and you dieting like crazy, cutting calories and doing something what doesn't have lifetime in the long term, then you're not gonna feel better about your body. You may see the differences, but you are going to find some other imperfections, and it's just like a circle which never ends. So instead, work out only to learn new habits. Number 5, which may help you as well to accept your appearance, is to work on your inner beauty, because we are so complex. We are not only what looks outside, but most and for all we are what is inside of us. So if you are ugly inside, if you only care about designers, makeup, and how to look good just so other people admire you, but inside you are judgmental about others, then you will never be your best self. You will always chase something what's not possible. And I feel like what makes us attractive and what makes us nice to look at is when we shine from outside out, not the other way around. And this is where I would focus first when working on accepting your body, because once again, you are who you are inside, and trust me on that. People will like you more and people will respect you more when you are a good person, and also you will like yourself more, and you maybe perhaps stop caring about your imperfection you can't change. So those were the 5 tips, but I also have to add what I think is very important is to teach your children that they don't have to follow other people's expectation. Teach them respect others, okay? Start with your own little circle before you expect everybody else to be nice to you. Those little children, those little creatures, they do observe you, and if you are criticize actress on TV or how neighbor looks like or whatever it is, they listen to you and they learn and they go to school and impact those bad lessons you tell to them. So please teach your children to be kind, and also very important, teach your children how to love their body and themselves, because it all starts in those early ages. It's like you see yourself. If you find this video, it's very hard to change that mindset and be better for yourself if you have to work on it, if you have to learn it, and if it's not something you brought from your childhood. And last but not least, shame others for shaming others. So if you see someone being mean and nasty to someone else, and saying stupid comments like, oh look, she gained so much weight after giving birth, whatever, like shut that person down and say something, because if we give other people that okay to say whatever they want, then nothing will change, and it will impact how we see. It may hurt someone, they may not show it, but then they will come home and they will think over it. So let's as a community work together and be kind, and also teach those nasty people some lessons. So So this is it for today's video. I hope you brought something for yourself and I helped you see yourself a little bit better. I am really so into it, and I want to help anybody, and I want to touch your shoulder if you feel bad, and tell you that you are worth more than you think, and your body is not everything. Perhaps you can't change, you can't exercise because of your health conditions, and if this is the case, then the video, I feel like it's completely for you, because I dip a little bit deeper than exercise and eat better. It's everything in your head. That's what you have to work on. And if this is something, if there is one thing I want you to take out of this video, is to work on your inner self, not outside. Of course, wash your hair, clean yourself, and all of that, because it's important, right? But some things we can change, like skin tone, eye color, and all of those genetic factors, and losing body fat, it all can be done to some degree, because let's be honest, like I said, we all have different body type, and we can only adjust to that, work to be best self, not to be someone else. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and if you are interested in this kind of content, I would love to have you here, and I hope I will see you with my next video. Bye.
You leaned in closer, I should have kissed you then. Your hair was longer, I pulled away from it. Moved to the city, over the tap into